If you're looking to earn casino comps and free cruises on Carnival Mardi Gras, here are the slot machines I recommend you play and avoid. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris Fantini, and it's all about getting you onto cruise ships for less. So free cruises, free play, all sorts of great comps. I share what's worked for me and hopefully what will work for you. That takes us to the subject of this video, which is the slot machines I recommend that you play and which ones I think you should avoid if you're trying to play longer, save your bankroll, earn points, which is gonna unlock email offers and also instant certificates on board Carnival. So this could be anything from free interior cruises to free play, maybe like specialty dining on the ship if you earn enough points. There's lots of great things that you can get by using this method. And just to really quickly recap my experience on Carnival Mardi Gras, it was a 7-night cruise. I ended up $100 at the end of the cruise. I played 24 hours total and I earned 3,700 points. All of those are pretty solid metrics in terms of ADT, which is average daily theoretical. That's the calculation that Carnival uses to determine how much they think you're gonna lose in future sailings, and that plays a heavy hand into what offers you're gonna get. So you wanna play longer in the casino, you want to save your bankroll as much as possible if you're a low roller like me. I mean, you could go hog wild if you got a lot of money, just, play for jackpots, have fun, you're gonna get your offers. But if you wanna try to get as close to even on the cruise and spend as less as possible, I highly recommend you use my method. I do have a bit of a disclaimer. There is a bit of science involved in the machines I recommend you play and don't play, but a lot of this is empirical or anecdotal. So it's just my experiences, but what I will say is it has worked for me. More often than not, I leave the ship only down a few $100s, even up a couple $100s. The few sailings that I've struggled on are the sailings that I end up getting away from my method. I bet too much, I play more high volatility games, I stay at machines too long. Those types of things, lack of discipline, that's gonna get things spiraling out of control. You wanna avoid them as much as possible. And before we get started, hey, some of these machines that I say you shouldn't play are your favorite games. Some of them are my favorite games as well. If you're doing well in the casino, go ahead and play them. This is all about fun, right? You wanna make sure you're having fun, or what is the point of doing this in the first place? However, if you show a bit of discipline, you can really make out well and cruise more, get your free fares, get your free play, and all those good things. Before we start, I do want to remind you, my Mardi Gras series is mostly done. This is the last video in it. If you want to see how much I spent in the casino and how I did, every penny I spent on this comped cruise, those videos are the last two on my channel, and I will link them in the description. All right, let's go. I'm gonna do something a little different this time. I was just going random back and forth on my past videos, breaking down which machines I think you should play and shouldn't. However, this time I'm gonna do games you should definitely play, and then I'm gonna do games that you should play with caution, and then finally games I think you should avoid. All right, the first one is Buffalo Link. This is a game I think you should definitely play, but there's a bit of an asterisk. So, it is a $1 bet, which is a little bit higher than I like to spend. I love to go as low as possible. I'm a total low roller, so like 60 cents is my sweet spot. This one's good though, if the buffaloes are getting close to triggering. So buffaloes generally trigger at 1800. They're the buffaloes with the yellow background. Every time you get one, it adds to the must hit by button on the top right corner. If you see a machine that's over like 14 or 1500, that is a good one to sit and play because you're probably going to trigger a bonus, and that is where you're going to make your money back. It's a fun game, standard buffalo, 3 coins, all of those good things. I've had some really good hits on this machine. I've also sat and played and lost quite a bit of money too. So I do recommend if you're gonna play this game, don't play it too long. If you're down $75, $80 and it's just not giving you line hits or anything, I do recommend just walking away, cutting your losses and trying something else. Cats. Okay, Cats is the same as Wolf Run. They're both the same game, just a little bit different of a presentation. I really do enjoy this game. It's got an 80-cent bet, which isn't, the best, but it's actually not too bad either. So the bet level's not bad. I like this game because you can get some pretty good line hits on it to keep you going. And then of course, you can decide which game to play by the amount of spins you're gonna get in the bonuses. You've got mini, minor, major, and mega. I hit the mega on Wolf Run, which is the same game. And I got 104 spins plus some re-triggers, and I did really well. I won over $800 on it. So judging by if some of the lower ones, because you're obviously going to hit a mini or a minor more often, if those spin numbers are higher, I definitely recommend you jump on those, because that means it's been a little bit longer since those have triggered, which might give you a slight advantage of triggering the bonus. Dancing drums, golden drums. I really enjoy this game. I mean, I like all the dancing drum games. Of course, the more complexity and these extra, dancing drum games, they do have to take some of your line hit values and put them into these additional bonuses. So you're not going to see as many good line hits on this as opposed to like a traditional dancing drums. However, the bonuses can be extremely lucrative. I've hit a couple times on these bonuses and they're a lot of fun. There's like a fun re-trigger that happens. You collect all the coins that fill up in the right-hand side. It can be a really, really good bonus and it's a lot of fun. So this one I would say play, but again, like most of these games, if it's not doing anything for you, if you're not getting line hits, if you've lost $70 or $80 on it, I do recommend that you walk away. Karma Cat. I've never seen this game before, so I sat down and played it. Any slot that meows is a win for me, but this game is fun. It's got a lot of interest. You trigger the little cat eye and then all the values that happen sequentially on the other lines, you earn. I've earned some really great line hits on this game. I've gotten many $10 line hits, $20 line hits. I even got a $50 line hit. The bet level is 80 cents on this, so not the worst and not the best. I will say that some of the bonuses are kind of mid. You can have some fun ones and they're very interesting. They're fun to play. But don't bank on the bonus. Like if you're down $50 or $60, don't bank on that bonus, like getting you back to where you are. So this is one of those games where I say, play it, have some fun, but consider what your investment is and what you're going to potentially get back in a bonus. Some of the games you play, if you hit the bonus, you're going to hit for like $50, $60, $100 on a min bet. So you can invest a little bit more and hope to hit the bonus and recoup your money. This one, you might get a bonus for like $11 or $8. You can have some better ones, but don't expect a big win on the bonuses. Overall, play this game. Don't stay too long. Lucky Envelope. This one, I would say definitely play. It's another one of those things that shows you when it's been a while since the bonus has hit. The tree gets more and more filled with envelopes, and you'll know it's the biggest it is when it actually pushes up past the title bar at the top of the screen with all of the details. When those envelopes are over top of that, it's been a while since the bonus is triggered. I will say though, that bonus where finally you hit more envelopes, which are the wilds, and it causes the envelopes to fall, and then you play the jackpot game, that's not the real win on this game. It's fun. You're probably gonna hit the mini and not a lot of money. The big win is when you get the 3 symbols and you play the respin game. I hit $100 and I hit $50 on this machine. So it can be very, very lucrative. Magnificent Fortunes. So kind of like Lucky Envelope, the jackpot trigger feature isn't your big win here. It's got a giant pot which overflows with coins. It can take a long time to trigger that bonus. And when you do, you go into the jackpot game, and it's same with all these jackpot progressive games where you're most likely going to hit the mini. That's not going to be your win, right? If you put $80 into it to hit that bonus and you get an $11 return on a mini, that's not a winning proposition, right? The big win on here, just like Lucky Envelope, is if you trigger the bonus with the 3 coins. You have two options. You can do free spins or you can do the hold and spin. I highly recommend the hold and spin because this is where you can really get a lot out of this bonus, especially if you start compiling some of these gold pots at the bottom. And the more of those golden pots on the bottom you hit, the more levels you unlock, which obviously unlocks more prizes. It can be a really lucrative bonus. The last one on the definitely playlist is Quick Hit Firecracker. If you know me, I don't really like quick hit games. I don't think they're that much fun. A lot of them have progressives only at max bet, which I also don't like. This one is not like that. And I find that the bonus on this triggers a lot. I mean, probably just my experience. I know there's probably a lot of people shaking their fists saying, I never get the bonus. But if you see the dollar symbols and the firecrackers are near the top, sit at this game and play it. You're probably going to pop the bonus. And this is one of those ones where if you can trigger 2 or 3 of them at the same time, that's when you're really going to see some good returns from the bonus. The bonus is a lot of fun. It's got these falling firecrackers that either give you respins or give you quick hit values. And you can have some pretty nice line hits. I also think you can have some pretty good line hits just on the regular play game, which can keep you sustained as well. So definitely play this game. All Aboard Dynamite Dash, or any of the All Aboard games. One of my favorite things about this game is that it's got a 50-cent min bet. So that's great. You know, you're risking a lot less. You could stretch your time played in the casino. And as you know, time played in the casino makes your ADT look better, which opens you up to more marketing offers. So free cruises by email, that kind of stuff. So the one thing I don't like about this game is that the line hits are usually pretty mid. You might get a good one now and then, but for the most part, they're not great. The bonus is a lot of fun. Everybody loves the all aboard. Ding, 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 ding. You know, makes a lot of noise. You don't win a ton in the bonus, but then again, you're only betting 50 cents. So, you know, you hit a couple of bonuses and you can play this game for quite a while. And of course, the aim here is not to like earn a lot of money. The aim here is just to play longer. So if you like this game and you enjoy it, play it. But you know, if it's cold and you've spent $30 or $40, I wouldn't go too long on this game. Just get up and maybe come back to it on another day. Fire Phoenix and Wicked Wheel Panda. These are the same games. You've got your little pot that fills up at the bottom. It's coins or jewels or stuff like that. And when it reaches the very edge of both of the screens, that's when you know that you're getting close to potentially popping that and playing the bonus game. Of course, the Wicked Wheel is the big win here. It can be really good and it can also be pretty mid. It's got an 80-cent min bet, you know, which isn't great and it's not terrible. This game can have some really good line hits. I've gotten $10 line hits, $8 line hits, $12 line hits on an 80-cent bet, which is really, really good. But this game I found can also do nothing for a long period of time. So this is one I'd be really cautious about. Play it, it's a lot of fun. The bonus is fun, the music is great, the graphics are great. But you know, if you're going like if you're down like $30 on this machine and it's really not doing anything, just get up and come back to it another time. Samurai 888. So this one's got the 3 bags or the 3 pots that fill up and they've got 3 different bonuses and you can trigger them in unison and like get some good bonuses. It's got some good line hits, but it's also got a lot of dead spins as well. So you have to be cautious of that. The bonuses can be pretty good, but they can also be pretty lame as well. So this is one where I wouldn't invest a ton of money each session because your chances of recouping that on a bonus are really not great. So again, you know, if you're playing a game where you know the bonus is generally going to be pretty good, you might want to invest more in that game to try to trigger the bonus. But if you know you've got a chance of getting a really crappy bonus, don't really go into the hole too much on this game. But if you notice the bags are pretty big, give her a go. Triple Coin Treasures. So this is the one with the dragons or with the leprechaun. Now, this is where the anecdotal Chris comes into play. This game used to be really highly rated for me because when I was on Grandeur, every time I sat at these machines and the pots were big, I would trigger multiple pots and I would like get bonuses for $80 and $60 and $100. It's an 80-cent bet. But funnily enough, one of my friends, Jesselyn, was on the same cruise and she actually got like crushed by this machine the entire time. So that's where the anecdotal comes in. The next time I played it, I didn't really do very well on it. And then on this cruise as well, I think I had one good bonus where I won like $45. But other than that, it wasn't great. Also, there was a lot of pot pirates on this ship, which are people who do what I do, which is look for pots and play them till they pop. So these machines were mostly empty all the time. So I played them a little bit less than I normally do. I would say this has gone from definitely play to play with caution. Triple Supreme bonus. So there's a few different ones of these. They're branded a little bit differently, but all the same. They've got three icons that sit at the top of these sliders. And every time you hit the icon in the pay lines, it feeds into it. They finally drop into the heart and they trigger the bonus. You can trigger multiple bonuses. I sat at one, triggered it immediately and won $80, much to the chagrin of the person beside me. But I also know that these ones are the types of games that don't have really good line hits generally, and they can take a long time to pop. So play this one with caution. And, if it's giving you a lot of dead spins, go play something else and maybe come back to it later. Look for them to be close to the bottom near the heart. That's going to give you your best chance to hit some bonuses. Zinfu 888. So this one can be really good. If you hit the bonus, you get these multipliers and it multiplies your win by up to 888 times. I find the bonus to be kind of annoying because it will slow down and it'll make you look like you're going to hit a really good one. And then you hit some lame multiplier like 3 times and it ends up being just like crap. And it takes a long time to hit the bonus. The bet level is 75, which is not too bad. There are some fun elements to this game. And it's also from Blueberry. I like Blueberry as a game maker, so that's why I kind of play it. I would take a flyer on this game, but I wouldn't play it too long. Double Chili Mania Respin. I'm going to say this one is totally anecdotal with me. I've never had any luck on it, even though I've wanted to. It's got the respins. It's a traditional 3-reel game. It's actually probably a bit lower volatility than some of the games I recommend. The reason I don't recommend it is the minimum bet level, which is $1.80. If you go on a run where you don't get any wins and you can go without line hits for a while, it's going to drain your bankroll really, really quickly. We want to avoid that. So think about it. If you have a machine that is a 60-cent min bet, think about how long it takes to do 3 spins to how long it does to take 1 spin. You're basically reducing your time spent in the casino by 66% by playing this game. And our aim right now is to actually extend our time playing because that unlocks a lot of marketing offers. That is why I recommend you don't play this game. Frankenstein. So this might be a game that you think is a lot of fun. It's got a lot of really cool elements. It's alive. It's really cool. I don't recommend playing this game. I feel like it's extremely highly volatile, and I also think it's got a ton of dead spins. Finally, I think that the bonus feature doesn't return a lot to player. If you're not playing at a higher bet level, like $3 or $6, which unlocks the top tier of what you can win in the bonus, your win level is much, much lower. You're talking about 60 cents at the minimum and $10 at the maximum. So that's not really very good. The minimum bet is 60 cents, which isn't bad, but because you're not getting a lot of line hits, you're not really, stretching your bankroll with this game. So I do recommend you don't play it unless you're doing really well at the casino, you really think it's fun, and you can bet at that $3 or $6 level. Huff and even more puff. This one pains me. I did play it a couple times on Mardi Gras because I think it's a super fun game. I like watching videos of people playing it because I do love the bonuses. I think they're a lot of fun and they can be really, really lucrative. The problem is that they have taken so much of your line hit payback and put it into the bonuses that the line hits are garbage on this game. They're infrequent, there's tons of dead spins, and when you do get line hits, unless it's a really, really good one, you're not getting a lot back. For that reason, I recommend you do not play this game unless you're doing well in the casino. Lightning Link Checker Flag. So the reason I don't like this game is because I am jaded against Lightning Link. I don't like any Lightning Link games. It's a $1 minimum bet. The pay lines on the regular game, you're not getting a lot of payback. And the bonus that I had wasn't great either. So I think these games are money sucks. They're better if you have a good bankroll and you're looking to hit bonuses. That's who you generally find playing these games. People betting like $10 a spin, $25 a spin. Those are the people you'll see playing these and getting like hand pays and stuff like that. So if you've got that kind of money, play these games. If you're trying to play and on a budget and you're a low roller, do not play these games. Sandbow Dragons. Now, I've never seen this game before. I sat down at it once and I was like, no, thank you. So first of all, the graphics are atrocious on this game. It's ugly. It's ugly to watch. There's no line hits and the bonuses are terrible. So just don't play this game. I would not play this game. Super Buffalo and Super Dragon. So this is just like, trying to take other games that are more successful kind of vibe and steal them. And again, with these games, like what I found with these is, so the indicator that the bonus is getting close to trigger is these like misty, smoky dragons or buffaloes on the left-hand side. I find these like populate really, really quickly after a bonus and then they just stay there forever. So, I know all of these indicators are just for display purposes only. They don't signal a bonus coming imminently, but with some of these, they take longer to fill up, which do suggest that it's been longer since a bonus has been hit. So your chance does marginally get better of triggering the bonus. With this one, it populates so quickly that it's no indicator at all. Bad line hits, bad bonus, don't play it. Okay, of all the games I recommend you don't play, this one is the one I hate to say the most. It is Invaders from the Planet Moolah. Now, there's a couple of qualifiers here. First of all, I absolutely love this game. It's so unique and fun. The bonus is amazing. It can go on forever. Like, it's a great game. I love playing this game. But specifically on Mardi Gras, I recommend you do not play this game because there is no 1 cent denomination available. So that means that your minimum bet on this game is 75 cents times 2. $1.50 minimum bet, which isn't terrible in the grand scheme of things, but for budget conscious gamblers like us, it is a lot. It's very prohibitive because now you're doubling your spins, right? You're basically cutting your time spent played in half, and you want to avoid that at all costs. Now, I'll also say that I hit for an amazing bonus on this game. I made a bad decision. I was struggling that night. I wasn't winning on anything. I wanted to play a game that I just love to play for a little while. And almost right away, I hit the Unicow. I got 188 spins and I won over $700. But I'm still telling you, don't play this game on Mardi Gras because the bet level is too high. So that's it. What do you think? Did I pick some games to play or not play that you disagree with? I'd really like to hear your input and your experiences. Please tell me below in the comments. That wraps up the Mardi Gras series. Coming up next, the Wonder series. As this video posts, I am already aboard the gorgeous Wonder of the Seas with all my friends. I'm going to have all of the standard videos, what I spent on the cruise, how I did in the casino, games I recommend you play and don't play, all those regular ones. Plus, I've got a couple of interesting treats for you, special videos coming up in the next few weeks, including I am using a eSIM specially made for cruising. It's from a company called GigSky. And the great thing about this is that the data is good on the ship while you're sailing and also at all your ports. So if you're the kind of person who always kind of thinks it sucks that I don't have any data when I'm in port because I'd love to post my experiences or I'd love to stay connected, this is a great option for you. I paid just under $60 for 1 gig, which I know is probably not going to carry me through. The good thing about this is that you can top up at any time through their app. So it's really, really simple. And then if you think about the cost of a 7-night Wi-Fi package on Royal Caribbean, you're talking about a lot of money here. You're talking about almost $200. And so if you can save some money and it works in port, like that's a big win. So I'm gonna have a video about how it performed because I really wanna see how the speeds are and how reliable it is. All those are coming up. If you like my content, if you like some of the videos that are coming up, if you're interested in those, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.